Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly.
Erik. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
What
if I'm the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it.
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Hap Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Erik?
And Kelly.
And this week we watched Starship Troopers. Directed by Paul Verhoeven. Written by Edward Neumeier and Robert Heinlein. Starring Casper Van Dien, Denise Richards, and Dina Meyer. Imdb Synopsis. Humans and a fascist militaristic future wage war against giant alien bugs. What'd you guys think?
Oh my gosh. Let's just say that I was expecting something more heroic or more theatric, or I don't even know. This was so blah and bland and like just dumb. Like I thought, at least with a name, it was gonna be like a spoofy movie, you know, maybe because of the troopers and Super Troopers. You know, my brain did this thing, and yeah, it was funny in the stupid sense, not like they didn't even try.
I like the way you think.
It definitely took itself too seriously. Like some of the movies we watched that are like, you know, trying to be funny. This one was not trying to be funny. It was trying to be serious, and it was not doing a very good job at being serious.
Right. Thank you. That's why I had thoughts in my head.
Yeah.
You said it. You said we were all thinking, Steve.
That's what I'm here for, I guess. Yeah, so I don't know. It's all right. I like the dumb campy, but like you said, it would be better if it was trying to be funny when it was doing it, and it was just it just took itself too seriously. It just didn't didn't work.
Like even in like serious movies, there'll be occasional like I don't know what you call it when there's like a obviously a change of mood where like the smart ass guy, because there's always one, right? Says the line like, it doesn't have to be cheesy, but you could say like, you know, some comical break. You know what I mean? To like make it not so crazy serious.
Like I pooped my pants.
Well, I wasn't thinking. Oh my god.
I knew he would bite on that.
Well, yeah, you said two of his favorite words.
That made me laugh really good because he just jumped right in. You did poop your pants. Oh.
He has your timing. My wit.
Yeah. What a goofball.
I mean, you know, like this thing also, there's no, you kind of mentioned it, but there's no character development whatsoever in anybody. Every single character in this thing is exactly the same through the whole movie. They don't change at all.
Oh, yeah, they don't. Because that guy's parents died.
Yeah, he acted exactly the same.
I'm going to keep on doing my thing. Well, I'm sad that Frank and Sally passed away in the explosion.
Fucking hamming it up back there.
What down,
He's
buddy?
Damn. Yes. I mean, what do you expect? I mean,
yeah.
What a character.
it's in the blood.
Oh my god. I mean, Barney, he did a good job, I thought.
Oh, Barney.
Yeah.
He was still, but he still was the same guy, basically. Like, he didn't really change the character.
No, he did. He had darker eyes.
And then he got a title that you would think, whoa, he did it. He seemed like an idiot.
And he seemed like a bit of a dick, too. He's just like, I don't give a shit about civilians. Fuck you.
Okay, after we're done talking about him real quick, I have to go back to why you guys heard me clap. So just hold on to that in the back of your memory brain. Banks.
Okay.
Memory brain activated.
So carry on with Barney.
Yeah, I mean, his dumb psychic thing, I don't know. It was funny to me. Like, and then fucking, what's his name? Lassie in there as the psychic on TV. I was like,
I knew, damn it. Oh, I was going to bring that up. Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
That's awesome. Kelly's the one who noticed that. She's like, wait, who is that? And I'm like, he looks familiar, but I don't have a fucking clue who he is.
It was like all in the eyes. I saw it because it seems like he has a certain I don't know if I can say that.
She's saying that she likes his eyes.
No, I actually don't. There's a creepiness to him, but
Okay.
no, there is. I
Like
sense
a
things in
magician.
people. There's something I don't. What?
Like a magician.
Yeah.
What? Are you the tiger from this magician's act?
Yeah.
What was that? Rawr. Like,
He turned me from a tiger into a person all those years ago.
okay.
With his crazy brain powers, huh?
Yeah.
There's like a certain angle. That's the word that as angle to the eyes. That's
Angle of the dangle.
that not. He doesn't look like anybody else to me.
Yeah.
So that's how I pointed him out so fast.
Timothy Osmondson. His name, so.
Correct.
Yeah. But I was like, fucking Lassie. He's gonna go on to, totally be pissed off at a psychic forever. Well,
That's what I thought was so funny about this. Is he's a psychic in this, and the whole fucking point of that other show is like, I fucking hate this psychic.
Oh, I get that. I see it.
Yeah.
I fucking hate him.
Oh my gosh! Did you say that at the time, or did I?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's why it's so funny, honey. Wait, why do you
man.
think it's funny? I'm kind of.
I didn't
curious
think
now.
it was funny. So
Oh, that's because she was
Good
looking
luck.
at me like, "Are you stupid?" Because I'm over there like chuckling it up.
fucking
I'm chucking it up.
hopefully
Fucking
not
throwing up
like
all over the place.
child's play. Oh, that's how you guys thought of it? Throwing up, chucking up? I thought it was like the Chucky, the doll
Oh.
from yeah. Child's Play.
Stabbing people
Oh.
in the fucking in the
I-
ankles and making them fall.
Yes, but no. Speaking of things that walk around that shouldn't, a turkey. The movie Thanksgiving. How that girl, or was it girl or guy, just literally went on right away. Their parent died, and then
the girl. Yeah.
So this was very similar to that.
Oh, I
Just
forgot
it was
about
way
that.
dramatic, more or less dramatic on this one, because it was very like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Oh, it's a brand new day.
Yeah.
Right here.
Just
Well, what are you
no
gonna
fucking care for it at all. It's like, whatever, guys, come on. So Kelly, you're
What are you
gonna
gonna do?
you're gonna say something about Barney or something like that.
No, that wasn't.
It wasn't
Brain
about him?
mapping.
No.
You told us to
I-
keep it in our brain boxes, and I don't remember what you were talking about.
Yeah, brain mapping, Kelly.
No,
Tell us about your brainsicles.
So you can continue talking about Barney.
Oh, so we can continue to talk about.
Yes. No, so I can tell you about the things.
Oh fuck! Did we break Kelly?
I think we busted her. I didn't think this would happen on this podcast because
Oh man, that's how bad it was.
she's watching this movie, and I mean, so like, let's say we're watching like Spider-Man or Star Wars. A couple of times, I'll notice her glancing over at me, and she'll be giving me this like, "This is so fucking stupid." It's like,
Look at her.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's a very disapprovaling look. That's not a word.
Disapproving?
Yeah. And she's just like, I cannot believe that he fucking likes this garbage, kind of a thing. Anyway, so that's normal.
Mm-hmm.
This time it was like Casper Van Dien is on the screen. She's looking at me like, oh God, this is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I remember about it? I remember the Shawshank Redemption guard, redeemed himself in this.
Yeah.
He was great.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, no, I'm awesome. And I'm fucking totally rad, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we all seen it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he broke that fucking Big Galoot's arm.
He did.
You know, I was like, look, that's my cousin Jake. He's going to thinks he's going to kick this guy's ass. And then look, he got his arm snapped. You know.
Yeah.
Because my cousin Jake kind of reminded me of that character
Okay.
Mhm.
at the time. Anyways, not that I want him to get his arm snapped, but you know, when you bite off too much, there's something you can't chew, like that's what
Like an
happens,
arm.
you know? Anyways, and then I got to see Dina Meyer's boobs.
Yeah.
And there was a real dry spell where I didn't get to see any boobs on TV for like, it was a while. I know that. It might have been like a few days or something.
Damn it.
No, it was at least a couple weeks. All right. Because normally we'd watch some rated R movie that my parents would rent, and my dad would be like, "Whoop, because that was the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's got Jean-Claude Van Damme or Arnie or Sylvester Stallone or Steven Seagal, there's probably going to be some titties in it.
Yeah.
Oh no! So we watched like Soldier or something. I don't remember what it was, but there was no boobs in it. I think, anyways. So I was very excited. And then the whole movie, I'm like, why is he all into that stupid Denise Richards? This other lady's way better looking. This guy is dumb.
And she was all over him the whole fucking time. Like, did not stop. It was like, dude, what are you doing, man? Like, obviously, Denise Richards is out there banging that other dude. Like, the way they've been looking at each other, they've been banging for a while. So,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, she doesn't even feel guilty about it. There's no guilty. There's no, like, oh, I got caught. Or, like, nothing. She's just like, yeah, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I mean,
I see nothing wrong with this.
Barney's over there with his psychic mind going, dude, she's been banging that dude for a while. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But Casper Van Dien's like, I don't know.
They're
what the fuck
banging, and he's like, no, they're not. Shut up, Dad. They're not banging.
Yeah.
I'm not your dad. Why do you keep thinking that? What? How are you talking to me like this?
Oh, man.
He's just a fucking idiot, that guy. Anyways, I don't know. That whole fucking thing. It's so weird, though. The way... And then, like, the description of this, like, the fascist part of it's like, that doesn't look that bad. They have less controls over them than a lot of people do nowadays.
Yeah, that's what I found weird about.
What does that mean?
Well, that's what I found weird about, like, this, the description of this, as well as, like, because I read the book, since we didn't do this podcast last week. I was like, I might as well read the book. So I read the book last week, and that was the idea of that thing too, was to how, like, fascists and stuff like that. And I'm like, in the book and in this, they try their damnedest to talk people out of joining the military. Like, they're doing everything they can, and you can see the freedoms that people like that don't join the military have. The fucking Rico's fucking parents are rich as fuck, and they didn't join the military, and they're super against it and all that stuff. So it's like nothing in here is showing me like anything like bad. Any of this shit. They're not forcing people. They're not conscripting anybody. In the book, they talk about how conscription doesn't work because people, don't fucking try their hardest or whatever. They gotta give them some kind of bonus. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to that part. There really wasn't. There really what's really weird in the book was the parts where, like, we see the part where you see Dina Meyer's boobs and stuff. In the book, the males and females are completely separated. The only time they interact is the females fly the drop pods and stuff like that. And they're the captains of the ships because they fly better apparently than the guys. That's what they say in the book. And so in that thing, so they're like, Rico's like whole thing when he's a fucking soldier in one of the things, he's like, they're trying to sneak a peek of the ladies because all the guys are in the back part of the ship and all the ladies are in the front part of the ship. And they eat separately and all that stuff. When he becomes a fucking an officer, he gets to eat with the ladies, and he's like, ha, 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 this is probably the best part of this whole thing, to the thing. But it was just like, it doesn't, in this, it's completely separated, or it's completely all together. So it was like, they just changed all that shit. Like, it's like the guy, and I think this is what happened, was the director, Verhoeven, he's like, he started reading the book and decided to say, fuck it, and just went, okay, there's bugs, and there's this soldier stuff, and there's this kind of weird government thing. Let's just throw that into a movie. And that's what they did. And it's nothing. The only thing that's similar is the fact that they're fighting these bugs. The bugs are totally different. They're arachnids still, but the soldier bugs in the book, they actually have guns and they shoot shit. There's another alien race in the book also. That's like, I don't know, like a similar to, I don't know. They're not bugs. They're more similar to humans, but they're more social than humans are. They're like,
oh shit.
Yeah. So, and like those other ones, they call them skinnies, are like, they're on the side of the bugs in the beginning until the humans start bombing the fuck out of their planets. And then they're like, oh yeah, never mind, we're going to go with you guys. And then they start helping them out, but they don't fight in the military and shit like that. So, and they talk about in the book how, before the war starts, they don't, like, people who are joining the military, and that's why they're trying to talk people out of it, because there isn't enough for them to do. Like, people are joining, they can't tell them they can't join, so they just bring them in, and then they just have them do busy work until the war starts, and then they have something for them to do. But like before that, they're like trying to talk everybody out of it. That's why they got the guy with no leg. That's why they have the guy with no legs and no hand there. Like he's there to try to like dissuade anybody from joining up.
See, I thought so. What you're telling me is the author has never experienced government
I
before.
don't think so.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he
'Cause I was
also
watching
has
this,
a
and I'm like,
he's also got a thing for math. Not in like he knows math, but like he thinks it's really fucking cool because through the whole thing,
oh geez,
Rico doesn't know. Rico is really bad at math,
He's
which is
turned
why
on by it. Oh yeah.
So he can't. Rico doesn't know math very well, so he doesn't get into any like higher up cool shit. His buddy Carl does, so he gets to be a fucking like an engineer. He's like building shit and stuff like that. Carl dies really fast in the book though, like he's dead within the first drop. And then Carmen isn't even like part of their group. Like she's just a girl that Rico likes in the thing. Dizzy is a dude. And dies in the first drop also. Ace is there, and he's kind of with Rico most of the time. But so later on, when Rico goes to to officer school, he has to learn math, and so he sits there and has to do all of his other duties plus tutor with the captain, for math. They don't actually talk about anything that they use the math for. He just says they do math. And it's like the author doesn't know how to do math, but thinks it's really cool and thinks it's super sci-fi, so he put it in the book.
I heard about this one thing called math.
Yeah.
I don't know what's about, but I heard it's pretty cool.
you know what? I secretly am right now thinking. I think that the author was a fucking caveman.
That sounded like
And
what I
he's
just
like,
did.
Math good.
Yeah.
He's
Crush math. Make
he's
big.
good in English instead of
strong.
math, so he speaks
Yeah,
a
he
little
can
bit better than
barely
Erik.
speak English, and he's just got some guy there who's translating, and he's just like, make big math, like stop signs, and the guy's like, all right, what the fuck?
Also, very disappointed, and I'm sure it's because they didn't have the money. In the book, they all wear giant fucking cool power armor, and in the movie,
What?
you see a little bit of like some stuff we have now where it's those like braces and stuff that for the legs and stuff, but they're not wearing power armor. Like the fucking armor they wear in the thing is almost Halo style because it can take a shot. You can take a fucking high caliber shot without any problems. It doesn't have any shields, but it can take the shots and stuff like that. The bugs have a hard time cracking it open. So, but we didn't see
That's
any of that
fucking
shit. We see some
rad.
shitty ass armor that these guys are wearing that looks like fucking stuff, like some rubber spray painted. So,
They had powered armor though.
yeah. And they drop
What?
in on the planets out of fucking ODST style drop pods. Like that, like definitely Halo and some other stuff got. I don't know unless this guy got it from something else, but they're dropping in fucking ODST style drop pods where they're shot out of a spaceship through the atmosphere to the planet. So,
Well, this fucking thing is like super old.
yeah, it's 1950
Wow.
something. So,
That's fucking super cool.
yeah. So if they remade it, it might be
Huh.
all right, but you know what would happen if they remade it? It would just be toned down with the military stuff. I'm sure
They would just make it more of what they already have done to it.
it would be turned into the Halo
Yeah.
TV show, and Rico would bang a bug at some point that they captured.
I mean, hearing what you've described about the plot, it sounds like they already did that. Like this was the 90s version of that,
Yeah, very much so.
where they're like, whoa, we've got to have boobs in it. How do we figure out how to do this?
Well, and I think
And the guy's like, well, I can do it.
And I think the part about the what it was like Verhoeven heard that the book was super right wing, and so he decided, fuck that, I'm not going to read the book. I'm just going to make a movie off some of the stuff, and so he didn't read it. But I read that fucking thing, and it's not. I'm like, I don't see that at all in this book at all. It's a fucking military book, so you're going to read about military stuff. If that's right wing, then whatever. I see plenty of lefties fucking joining military also. So come on, maybe not nowadays, but back in the day. So back when this book was written,
Yeah, for sure.
because that's what
That's
everybody
fucking-
did.
Yeah, you have to fucking deal with that stuff.
So yeah, I don't know. It was just it. The book was better than the movie, and the book wasn't very good.
That's saying something.
I like the hokey
Holy
shit,
shit.
and I like the hokey shit in this movie because I just like that kind of stuff. But I don't particularly like the movie. So,
Well, the movie, I mean, the movie feels like a real missed opportunity.
yeah,
Because, like, there's a lot of it that could be really good, and they didn't do that. They, they went another direction with it, which is fine. They can go all the directions they want. You know?
Do you know what was actually a decent Starship Troopers? Was the animated series that came out after this thing. That wasn't too bad. Because
There was an animated fucking
it
series?
just follows the Roughnecks fighting fucking bugs, and they're in power armor and shit in that. So it was pretty fucking cool.
Fuck.
Yeah.
No, I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't get to see it. That sucks. Stupid turds. Fucking taking my show away. Well, because my dad read the book, and he said that one wasn't the best book that guy wrote. And he said that there was another book. I don't remember what the fuck it was called, though. Because that guy, I think, wrote a lot of books, didn't he?
He did. I was very surprised at the books that he wrote. It was like Stranger in a Strange Land or something like that. Trying to pull him up.
It's one ghost rider with a whole bunch of cavemen who are like prescient.
Stranger in a Strange Land, The Door into Summer, Moon. The Moon is a Harsh Mistress. Like, this is all shit I've heard of. Didn't know who fucking wrote it. Never read them.
Damn it.
But
yeah, my uncle talked about some book where they had like an ant culture or something, and it was really interesting. And he couldn't remember the name of it, or I don't remember that he said it. But I'm pretty sure he's like, no, the name. Oh shit, I can't remember. And then that was it. So, and then we started talking about Starship Troopers. Because what the fuck is the name of the author again?
Robert Heinlein.
Yeah, Robert Heinlein. Yeah, my dad had like 8 books, or not 8. It was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we would read he liked science fiction books, and then my mom liked scary books. So between the two of them, we got to read a lot of cool books.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the movie where she's just like holding his arm and shit immediately.
Yeah.
Like he's at the thing, and then the stupid ass flips and shit. There's a fucking reason that the NFL doesn't do the stupid ass flips.
Yeah.
You want to know what that reason is?
Well, you're gonna get hurt real fucking bad.
They don't fucking work at all.
It's
like you're just gonna be mid flip, and then somebody's gonna fucking blast your leg off.
You know what's really weird is the fact that these guys were training to fight, like in that part, they were training to fight like other humans and stuff like that. Like if there's a bug war going on, would you not be fighting something that was acting like the bugs instead? Like you were training against something else. But they were fighting against stuff that because there's that one that had live fire, and I thought they were shooting mannequin fucking standing like human shaped things. It's been a couple weeks since I watched the movie, so I'm trying to remember. But
yeah, I mean that whole fucking situation was just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah,
like first of all, you don't stand where there's people shooting. You get in the back. They would have told him that, and if they had to tell him that dude was way too stupid. And I mean, I seen him. He's definitely way too stupid.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's one of those guys.
Eric, he doesn't know math, all right? So, he's not going to be able to do this.
So what you're saying is I would be like an engineer there.
Yeah, you would, because
I know a basic amount of math.
You know more math than Rico does, and probably most of these other fucking people.
Oh my God, could you imagine that? The guy's standing there and he's like, I blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, I know how to do multiplication.
Yeah.
What? Holy shit.
We
got this guy in the wrong thing. Boy, my brother would be like, I don't know how.
Your brother would tell him he doesn't know math so he could go smash some shit.
Yeah, he's just like, I crush.
Yeah.
That's all he does.
They're looking at his test scores are all fucking super high, and he's like, me smash.
I smash giver of test and steal it. Conquer him. They'd be like, holy shit, this guy's perfect. He can't do any math. This is really going to get the captain's dick hard when she's trying to teach him how to do all this math.
Yeah. Oh, man. It was just, yeah. It's fucking ridiculous. Also, the fucking bugs, they have spaceships, not like organic ships. They made spaceships in the fucking book, so.
They made spaceships?
Yeah, like usually I think of like them if they're flying. I assume they're just sticking themselves inside those rocks and then slamming into the planets and then spreading out that way. In the book, they actually have spaceships that they fight the humans, in space. They're not as good as the humans.
Is this pre-Ender's Game or is this post-Ender's Game?
I think it is pre. When does Ender's Game?
I would love to find out that fucking Orson Scott Card stole the idea of this from that shit, because that would just fucking make me laugh.
Oh, he definitely got the because it looks like 1985 was Orson Scott's Cards book. I
mean, a better book.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably.
Oh, it's very Ender's Game is way better.
Well, they got the whole kid bits in there. Yeah. Oh, that sounded wrong.
Yeah,
not Stephen King style. They have all the bits with the kids in there.
Yeah,
and then they got the good setup for the future books. It's a pretty good series all around.
It is. Rico's dad doesn't die in the book. He becomes a sergeant later on. He becomes Rico's sergeant later on when Rico takes over the Roughnecks.
That's gotta super suck, dude.
Yeah, it was just like Rico's dad. I mean, his dad was still against him joining the military, but his mom was in Rio and she gets killed by the comet or meteor or whatever. And then his dad was apparently somewhere else. And then his dad joined up after the mom died and has been like just barely missing Rico on the different jumps and stuff like that. So,
and his dad doesn't get smoked?
Nope. His dad survives all the way to the end of the book and becomes Rico's sergeant. So when Rico becomes,
sounds kind of like a badass.
His dad in the book was kind of a badass. Like he was in like the first when a lot of the people died in the first drop on the bug planet. Like his dad was there and survived it all, where like a lot of Rico's guys died. So it was it's kind of crazy. From a guy in the movie that was so adamant against it.
Yeah. That shit's so funny.
Also, Rico,
you'll never make it as a soldier, Rico. You know what they do to boys in there? That's what it was down to.
Yeah.
It's like my dad's advice, because I was thinking about joining the military, and he's like, do you have any idea how fast you're just going to be busting rocks in Leavenworth? I've seen you. We both know how you are. You're going to make it till the first argument, and somebody's going to be like, you better shut up. And I know you're going to be like, that means I need to fight with this guy. And I think Dad was right on that. He probably saved me from busting so many rocks.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's just...
I know my son. He will be breaking rocks in Leavenworth. Post haste. Oh, man.
Yeah, just fucking an absolute ridiculous movie. It was just, we've seen some more ridiculous movies, but this is one of those ones that was ridiculous, but it also took itself too seriously, so it didn't work. Did not work.
I mean, what's funny about it is these kind of shows actually make you be like, you know what? Fucking some of these, like, what the fuck is it called? The Sharknadoes aren't that bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they know they're fucking goofy.
Yeah. Yeah. They are trying to be silly, and this just isn't.
No, it's not silly, is it?
No.
It's dumb as fuck.
Yeah. And
they're just like
the director of this like threw in different bugs too, like the weird flame bug, a giant beetle that just shot fire out of its face, the weird gross fucking brain bug,
Are you kidding me? There's no brain bug?
No, there was a brain bug, but they didn't describe it in the book. Like, that was one thing that I disliked about the book a lot, was Hyland was pretty shitty at describing. He was very much not telling
Is he
you
one
exactly
of those
what
assholes
it was.
who's like, no, you need to figure out what it looks like?
Yeah, I
'Cause
guess
that's gonna be way radder than whatever bullshit I'm gonna write down.
So like he had the arachnids. He talked about how they were more arthropods, blah blah, but they had 8 legs. You had to hit them in the brain nerve still, but they also had guns. But he never talked about them having arms, or if it was like a gun attached to their head or what. I'm not really sure. And then there's another bug that's a worker bug that doesn't fight at all. Like it will stand there and be killed by you if you attack it. It doesn't fight at all.
So it's a sheep.
Yeah. And then there's brain bugs that they talk about, but they only encounter one of them through the whole book. And that's kind of what we see at the end of the movie, is when they're trying to capture the brain bug. And then there's apparently a queen, and then they don't know if there's any other ones, but that's as much as they've shown. Or they talked about in the book. And I don't think there's a sequel to this book. I think this is the only one. But yeah. He just didn't describe them very well. He just said they were bugs. Like, I don't even know what the skinnies look like. They just call them skinnies. I assume that means they're skinny looking. They probably are
gray. They're probably just gray aliens.
That's what I kind of imagined in my head, was like gray alien kind of thing. So,
well, so you know what they look like.
in my brain, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of like it when they do that sometimes, but then sometimes actually, I pretty much always like that because it's just easier to deal with sometimes, than when you're trying to like, what the fuck does this even mean? They'll use weird words sometimes. And then you're getting out the dictionary, and then the dictionary's description sucks ass too. And you're like, I don't fucking know what this is.
I don't know. I prefer
I
prefer a description. That way I'm
sure what you're talking about?
I know what I'm looking at. And then when they describe what it's doing, I can kind of see what it's doing, because they may tell you what the thing is, and I might have an idea of what it is, but then later on it's doing something else, like the arachnids with the thing. He talks about them, having 8 legs, so I got a little bit of a thing, so I'm like, okay, but my mind is still tainted by the movie, so I'm imagining just those things. But then it talks about guns, and I'm like, well, where the fuck are the guns at? How does it fucking hold a gun? Where the fuck does that happen at?
Like, wait a second, you piece of shit. How's this even work?
Is it like a weird, like, bio gun, like the fucking big fire breathing bug is, where, it just has like a big sack inside of it that shoots shit out, or what the fuck is it? So.
Oh God, that's gross.
It's just, I don't know. I prefer a more of a description than that, because sometimes later on they talk about, like, I'm glad they didn't have more of the brain bug, because all he says was it's big. And the bugs won't attack it because there's a sergeant that hides behind it. They basically got it at gunpoint, and they're like, I got this thing, but I can't get out. So, yeah. It's,
oh my God.
It's fucking, yeah. And they're just nuking shit. They're just nuking shit left and right, man. Just so many nukes. Which works.
This sounds like Fallout, like 1.0.
Yeah.
I kind of like this version of Fallout better.
Well, it works in the book because, like I said, they're wearing power armor, so they have protection against some of the nukes.
Yeah.
Because they're firing nukes in this fucking movie too. They ain't got no protection in this fucking movie. Their faces are out. They're just out there, Although from what I read in the trivia, I think Jake Busey had heat stroke, and then a lot of the different members had heat stroke. That's why they're wearing the armor and then a short sleeve black shirt. And under the armor, they apparently cut a bunch of holes in the stuff to let them like breathe a little bit more, because the crew, or like just tons of crew, were getting heat stroke out there because they were in the middle of the fucking desert. Which is probably why they don't have power armor, because besides it being more expensive, they probably would have died.
Fuck. That didn't sound good at all, dude.
Yeah.
A little harsh.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't want to get fucking. God damn. Could you imagine that? You're out in the middle of how the fuck Simon Pegg didn't die?
Oh, in his fucking
know?
costume, yeah.
Yeah, holy shit, dude.
I
He's just
imagine
like,
I
yep.
imagine that costume has a huge fan inside of there somewhere. Like,
God, I just hope they soak it in fucking ice cold water and then they just fucking let it have it, you know?
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
thank you. That's not something I want to be doing.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, fuck that. But goddamn, that shit's funny though. In the fucking some of the show stuff where it's just like, what the fuck is happening in this son of a bitch? Why are you guys doing all this nonsense?
Yeah.
And they're just like, dude. I'm doing real good, you know?
Jesus. Lots of people got eaten up in this thing too. There's a whole lot of people getting cut in half.
Yeah. Limbs everywhere.
Yeah, just
Oh, dude, the fucking cameraman was my favorite.
I mean, go out a limb and choose something else to bite off, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Go out on a holy shit, Kelly. That was awesome.
God damn it.
Shit balls. That was a good one.
You're welcome for that laugh, by the way.
I made 3 of these live action movies too.
What? There's more?
There is.
What?
Now I know how I know how I usually am. I don't plan on choosing these at any time.
Do not tell Ricky at all.
That they exist or they're available.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna let this be our little secret.
If he finds out there's a book on it, just throw it away.
Yeah. The third movie does have Casper Van Dien back. The second one
Does that guy even act? I thought he died.
I don't. He was in
Casper
something.
Van Dien.
He was in something with Rooster Teeth a little while ago. Let's see. What else is he in?
Boy, they're getting ballsy nowadays. They're like, we can make him funny. Look at his wooden acting. We can make this work. Oh my god.
He is still acting. Like he has movies. Like he's done something every year, it looks like.
Well, good for him.
Even if it's not movies, he's done like TV shows. He's voice acted in some video games. They also have the animated stuff for Starship Troopers, so he's done some voice acting for that.
So what do you think happened to this guy?
To Rico or to Van Dien?
No. To Van Dien. Like, he's a pretty handsome guy.
They saw this movie and went, this guy sucks at acting.
Yeah.
I mean,
in the end, he got 0 girls. I mean,
Steven Seagal,
geez.
like he's way worse at acting.
Very true. I think Steven Seagal pays money to have his movies made at this point, though. I don't. Maybe not at this point. Not at this point.
He had like
back in the day.
Oh, never mind. His first movie was good. There's like, it's like his debut film. I don't know. He's a cop. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna describe this movie. You'll definitely be able to tell which one it is. He's a cop who uses Aikido to beat up bad guys.
Damn it. So
and
all
it's called
of his
something
movies?
like Under Fire or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Van Dien was in Sleepy Hollow, apparently. He was in Dracula 3000. I feel like I remember watching that movie.
I have no idea what that is.
He was in a Starship Troopers video game. A bunch of TV movies. I mean, he didn't. Yeah, it's just he didn't stop acting. He just didn't get parts that were, big. But like we said, not a great actor.
No. No, he is not.
He was Johnny Cage in some TV stuff for Mortal Kombat.
Poor fucking guy. He's just running around being a fucking knucklehead.
Yeah.
Just the fucking wooden acting, and then he's just like, then that guy's telling him the obvious shit, and except he says it all classy. I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
you know, don't turn down a good thing. And it's like, you know, most military guys are like, why aren't you just getting laid, stupid? Or in that one Marine movie, then they got the guys with the nasty cookies.
With the nasty cookies?
Yeah, you don't remember that? It was like Jake Gyllenhaal and a Jarhead. That's what it was.
I do.
And
I know what you're talking about now. Yep.
Yeah. His old lady's like, I'm gonna make this message loud and clear. And he eats a bunch of the cookies. Like, they're really salty. I like them a lot.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's the other people in this movie did stuff, so obviously it's him. It's not this movie.
Yeah. I don't know. I got this sinking suspicion that he banged somebody he shouldn't have. You know, that can happen to a fella.
Yeah, I guess.
They're just like, no. Why did you bang? You know, maybe he banged Harvey Weinstein's girlfriend. Oh, even worse, he wouldn't put out.
Was he in a soap opera?
Oh, that's probably what happened. He probably just liked the acting part of the soap opera.
Oh, Patrick Muldoon. Yes. Sorry. Yes. Days of Our Lives. I watched it as a little kid, teenager.
Yeah, because I'm looking at like the trivia, and he got voted like sexiest soap opera actor or some shit. So,
Casper Van Dien?
Yeah.
No, Patrick Muldoon.
I don't know,
Kelly, I think he's saying that Casper Van Dien was also in a.
Oh, he was too?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably like General Hospital or something.
Yeah.
Ouch. Different network than what we watched.
Kelly.
It must be something that I don't know. It must be something that's not very popular because I don't recognize any of these names on this fucking list.
All right, I'm on it.
Neither do I. No, I'm joking. I didn't look, but I definitely won't know any other names.
And he's definitely not going to look.
No.
I don't
No
care.
reason to.
Yeah, I was going to say, he doesn't care. I don't care either, but I'm curious now because I'm already in it.
It's fucking soap operas. I do like the Mexican ones, though. When they spoof them on the TV, that's my favorite.
Oh, man. I remember David used to watch, what the fuck was it called? It was the one that it was like, it had magic in it or some shit like that. And he fucking loved that one.
Oh, Passion.
Yeah, that's the one. He fucking loved that show. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'd go over there to his house and he'd be watching. I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
Wait, he did that on purpose?
Yeah.
What a character. That's some character shit right there. I don't even know what
I was mad they took it off the air. I think it went
just like, I don't care if it's weird.
Yeah.
I'll live in it. I don't care.
Super weird because there was a doll that came to life and he was a small person in real life.
Okay.
He actually played the baby Grinch in the Jim Carrey movie.
Oh, okay.
That actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name was Timmy, and it was a doll, and he belonged to a witch. And yeah, there's some other. I don't know. It was.
Shit's getting creepy.
Oh fuck.
Did the witch bang the doll?
No, it was like her little kid, Tabitha and Timmy. Timmy. Yeah.
Wait, the witch's name is Tabitha?
Yes.
Oh, for crying out loud.
As far as I remember, unless I'm
How
just
fucking cliche could you get? My God. That's hilarious. What's the doll? What's this witch's name? Tabitha. Oh my God. Fucking wasn't that the lady from Bewitched name? Bewitched? Was she Samantha?
She's Samantha.
Oh, it's the the mother or something, the mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who's to bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that name just like makes you think of like mean old ladies who do witchcraft. And then always are like fucking with you. God, you know how much that fucking lady probably cock-blocked that poor dude? Jeez, all the time. Oh God. So Dizzy's a fucking dude in the thing, huh?
Yeah, dies pretty fast too. Does not survive very long in there.
So,
And they don't bang
Well-
either, so at least as far as the book says, who knows?
yeah.
As
pretty
I said, the author doesn't talk about a whole lot of stuff, so he very much could just leave it to your imagination. They could have banged. Who fucking knows?
He's like, I don't care if they banged or not. Whatever your mind wants. I think I like it better when although, in Ender's Game, he definitely doesn't say, and then they definitely didn't bang.
That's true.
So, touche on that one.
Damn it. Oh, man.
Fucking like, I think one of those girls had to be 13
In Ender's Game?
with a 12-year-old boy. Yeah.
Damn it. So Mark Wahlberg.
That's how
turned down
civilization made it this far.
Yeah. Mark Wahlberg turned down the role of Johnny Rico. So we get out of Mark Wahlberg instead of
Oh,
Casper
that
Van
probably
Dien.
would have been fucking rad.
He probably would have been like, this is fucking stupid. What are we doing here?
Oh, he would have definitely enhanced the role.
Yeah.
So much more believable as a tough guy than Casper Van Dien.
Yeah. But he was like, I'm not fucking doing that shit. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what is this guy doing? A flip? That was back in his days when he would say shit he shouldn't.
That's true.
He's like, what guy, would have fucking wrote this? You can't do a flip during football. What the hell is going on here?
I just want to see the fucking arena football thing that the WWE put together and just have these guys doing flips and shit over each other. Because that's what they look like. The fucking arena football from WWE, that XFL thing was out there. That's what this shit looked like when they were fucking playing in there. It's like just little shitty fucking teams playing. Obviously better than I can do, but come on. Still look bad.
Yeah. I've talked to people who've been to those. By talking to them, I realized I sat and was listening to a podcast where Bill Burr and Bert Kreischer were talking about going to one.
Were you talking to the podcast? As
Jesus,
they were talking
I
to
felt
you?
like I was there, to be honest with you. I actually thought I was there, and then I'm like, no, I was listening to that to a podcast. That's a little embarrassing. Anyway, so yeah, they said it was fucking awesome.
No, I mean,
Bill Burr said that.
maybe it would be
Now,
cool.
Bert Kreischer, you can't trust him saying anything's awesome. That's just, you don't trust it. Okay, he's the type of guy like everything's awesome. Oh God, I had hemorrhoids. It was the fucking best hemorrhoids I've ever had my whole life. Because he's just an upbeat, like awesome dude. But you don't trust him with that stuff.
They reused some shit from Tremors for this, so I imagine the bugs were reused because it's the same special effects guy from both movies. From Tremors, from Tremors 2.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of the similar bugs, although I would have sworn that there was some similarities.
Yeah, I think they use like parts of them. It looks like the mandibles from the graboids.
Makes sense. Those are fucking scary.
Yeah. Oh man, I've been
I mean,
playing. I've been playing No Man's Sky, and there are giant fucking space worms now. And
I seen that.
the fucking ground shakes. It's scary as fuck. I don't know if they can attack me, but they scare the fuck out of me every time.
From the internet video I seen, I think they definitely can.
Yeah, they haven't gotten me yet, so. But every time the ground
Did you
shakes, I
see
run to
him
my
in the-
spaceship and fly away.
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Yep, I'm like, I don't need whatever I was going after. I'm done.
Fuck this place. Are they everywhere, or are they just?
I think they're
Where
on
there's
certain
the infected
planets. Because when I landed on an ice planet, and that's the first time I saw them. Because the ground kept shaking when I was walking around. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then I was inside of a crashed freighter, and one like came out of the ground and went over the top of me.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to play that game anymore.
It took me just a little bit. I figured it out again. Ricky's been playing it a lot, so I was trying to get him to play it.
Wait,
so-
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I keep telling him
What's
to
he playing it
join.
on?
He's playing on the Xbox.
Oh, you can wait. You can play together.
Oh yeah, it's got crossplay.
What?
Got to use that friend code.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't remember how that game works well enough to. Well, I don't know. We could do that for a stream or something. It'd just be me getting lost. Wait, where are you guys at?
Yeah, we definitely have to get all together.
Erik, why the fuck did you go over there? Son of a bitch. I guess there's like different fucking galaxies and stuff.
Yeah, and there's like expeditions you can do. So they I think next week they're setting a new one up. There's like upgrade or different freighter customization now for your freighters and shit. There's outposts. I don't know if outposts were there before, but now you can kind of lead an outpost. So build that
Nice.
up and make some money that way, besides just your like bases. So yeah, there's a pirate like pirate stations, which I'm not sure if we're there too, but they're pretty cool. So it's just like a broken down fucking space station. You get a cool cloak out of it. My guy looks like my hunter now.
I've seen guys with the hunter's cloak, but I wasn't sure how they got it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I mean, why don't they? I don't know. It's a kind of a disappointment with games like that because, like, well, maybe not forever though. They might end up with some kind of like a space fighting thing. And I mean, I was watching that and I was like, wait, Destiny needs fucking giant mindless bugs.
They do.
That's what they need. That's what the next race they need to add is giant mindless bugs that they can't ever humanize or tell some like soft dimwit story over. It just needs to be like, oh hey, you got to smash these guys, crush them.
Have the have the witness create some crazy fucking monster out of those worms that the hive worms, but just make them into mindless monster creatures that you can't do anything with. So
yeah, that'd be fucking cool.
Yeah. All right, what ratings do you guys give this movie?
I gave this movie 2 stars.
I give this movie 1.5 stars.
You gave this movie 2 stars as well. Ricky's not here, so fuck off. Next week's movie is my choice, and I'm going to go with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. This is the second new TMNT movie. So,
Oh, okay, that's
this
the one
one?
with Krang in it.
Oh,
yeah, this one's got Bebop and Rocksteady in it. So,
okay.
it's better than the first one. But,
Wait, did the first one have Krang? Fuck no. I
no,
don't
it
know.
didn't. It just had Shredder.
The Shredder.
Yeah.
This one has Medea. No, that's not his name. Tyler Perry as Baxter or whatever.
Does it?
Is that right? Wait, which one? Is there just 3 of those now?
No, there's only 2 of the new ones. Let's see.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he's in this one then.
I would say he is because I don't remember him in the first one at all. God damn it. Come on. It has Steve Amell as Casey Jones also.
Yeah. Arrow.
Yeah.
Look at my
Anyways.
abs. I'm Casey Jones.
I think that's going to be it.
Yeah.
You guys have nothing else. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Heroic Adventure Productions, twitch.tv/TurkeyToPlays, and youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. You can follow us on Twitter @HAP Gaming. Follow me on Twitter @Turkadur. Follow Erik.
On Twitter @Quick and Severe.
Follow Kelly.
On TikTok @mama.muffins and Instagram @muffins08.
Follow Ricky on Immigrant Lucy92 and Jason on Twitter @Unbelievable1. You can also email us at Steve, Erik, Kelly, Jason, and Ricky @HAPgaming.com. Each one of those names individually @HAPgaming.com. You can find all this stuff I've been saying in the description on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions and twitch.tv/TurkatorPlays. That's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching. Join us next week as we play some video games Tuesday, Wednesday, 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. And on Sunday, 7:00 p.m. Pacific time, as we talk about the movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Out of the Shadows. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.